students, hello, your instructor here again, John Mandiola with another screencast. This one about Fauvism. Now, Fauvism is similar again to Impressionism. Different though in that instead of trying to, depict, these gentle, innocent scenes of everyday life with gentle, innocent colors and such, and paying attention to the light and how the things underneath that light react to it and the colors that creates. Fauvism is much more about passion. It's much more about energy and life and vitality, even eroticism and love and intense emotions. The name Fauvism comes from fauve, which means wild beasts. So if that gives you any kind of idea of what you kind of should be thinking about when you see these pieces, notice the bright, intense, saturated colors. This is actually one of the more tame ones as far as colors go, or the treatment of colors. Or something like this. I mean, this is expressive. I mean, this just says, the heck with what trees actually look like. I'm making my trees. My trees are red. My trees are yellow. My trees are green and blue and black. And my trees bend and curve. My trees overlap. My trees are flat, but they're in a 3D space. My trees do all these kind of things. It's like saying that there's this world around you and it's tasty and it's delicious and you want to just kind of envelop yourself in the emotional outage that the world has. Kind of experience it through the artist's eyes as opposed to the artist trying to depict it perfectly for everyone else, whether it's light or line work or what have you. Fauvism, especially in this piece, breaks away from local color. Local color is the colors that things actually appear to be. So, the grass is green, the sea is blue, the sky is blue, the sun is yellow, the bear is brown, the rose is red, things like that. Fauvism says I may use some local colors and I may not. I may just put colors wherever the darn well I want to, and it's because it's expressive and it's about how I interpret the world, at least as it pertains to color theory. Here's another one. I mean, there are elements of this that are fantastic, spot on for any painting style. The expression of the woman's face, the structure of the woman's face, the way her bust line is created. This is phenomenal. The hat being the point of emphasis, or at least secondary point of emphasis next to her eyes. But look at the colors in the background, and look at how, as it gets further down the image, it's almost harder to tell where she ends and where the background begins. And it's all very purposeful. And it's seeing all these different colors. There's greens and yellows in her face. There's pinks and purples and blacks on her gloves. And there's purple and green in her breast. And there's these wild colors of, who knows what that is. Is it fruit? Is it flowers? What's going on? Is it animals in her hat? Things like that. And it's just, there's so much more going on here than her kind of stoic face would otherwise let us believe. And it talks about not just her and what she may be thinking as a subject matter, but what is the artist thinking? What does he want to tell us when we see this? Henry Matisse, he was like the leader of the Fauvists. So this is in your book as well, chapter 8. You can read about it. And here's another one again. My trees will bend, my trees will curve, my trees will be all different colors. I will depict what is possible dimensionally and what isn't. I determine, I'm talking as the artist, I determine what the image looks like because this is what it looks like to me. So again, the whole wild beasts thing, it's going on, it's expressive. It just, I don't know if it's necessarily a middle finger to the rest of art history, but it's a distinct breakaway from it. It's not, the classic style where everything's trying to look perfect and real and almost deified, and it's not Impressionism, where it is kind of clean and gentle and almost absent. This is life as the artist views it, and he wants to share with you his view on life. That's Fauvism.